When most people think of slaves having owners, they assume that all slave owners were white. Even after finding out the free black men and women owned slaves, one may assume that those free black people were helping their family members or other slaves out of slavery. Though that was the case for some slave owners, it was different for others. Some black slave owners owned slaves for economic reasons, and others inherited slaves. Jenna Johnson, a free black woman in my creative story, inherited and purchased her slaves. She had even purchased the father of her children, Henry Fleming. Although Jenna was a small, beautiful mulatto woman, she was far from nice or fair. She ran a strict plantation and left no room for mistakes or mishaps from any slave. Master Jenna held no remorse in her heart for any of her slaves, even though her mother, Jane Baker, was a slave and had no choice in loving her father, Master Johnson. She even held her poker face while she purchased Henry Fleming and ripped him away from his original first love and daughter. Jenna Johnson's reputation preceded her, and she would let no one take that away from her. Before Master Johnson died, he taught Jenna everything she needed to know about running a plantation, and not once did he treat her differently because she was a woman. Jenna was Master Johnson's only child, so he took pride and joy in raising her to be as strong and as ruthless as possible. Master Johnson's teachings were so good that Jenna had slaves planning to run away. One of those slaves was Henry. At first, Henry was nervous about leaving his son for freedom, but soon he began to think about reuniting with the love of his life and daughter. This decision was weighing down on Henry's spirit, but he had to make a choice, so he did. He went with freedom. He was needed in the search for freedom. He would be the only slave that could read and write on this trip to freedom, but he had to stand for something or continue to fall for anything.